Dear students, in this lecture video, we studied about the introduction to substation equipment. How the substation equipment designed and then what are the substation equipments. After that, we studied about the transformers and high voltage fuses of substation equipment. The equipments required for the substation depends upon the type of substation, service requirement, degree of protection decided. Based on these factors, the substation equipments are used in the substation. The design of substation equipments must fulfill the requirement of the IS standard, that is the Indian Specific Standard or IEEE standards. Then what are the equipments used in the substation? That means the substation has the following main equipments. The first one is the power transformer, then bus bars, circuit breakers, isolators or isolating switches, earthing switches, insulators, power and control cables, control panel, then power line carrier communication, which is abbreviated by PLCC equipment, lightning protection. For lightning protection, we are used lightning arresters, instrument transformers. The instrument transformer consists of current transformer and potential transformers, earthing transformer, reactive compensation. And because we have to improve the power factor, we can use the reactive compensation devices in the substation. Then DC supply arrangement, the AC is converted into DC, so the DC supply arrangements also used in the substation. Then auxiliary supply transformer, firefighting instruments, and then measuring instruments. These are the main components of the substation. Then the transformer classified into instrument transformer, step up and step down transformer, single phase and three phase transformer, power transformer, distribution transformer. Again, the instrument transformer is classified into current transformer and then potential transformer. Okay, now you can study the definition of instrument transformer, step up or step down transformer, single phase, three phase transformer, power transformer, distribution transformer, current transformer and potential transformer, and then the images of all the types of transformers. The power transformer. The power transformer is a electrical device which converts inbound electricity, that means the higher value to higher value, or that is the lower value of voltage for the specific purposes. If I want to step up purpose, we can, the voltage is step up, for example 11 kV to 220 kV. Otherwise, my specific purpose is, that means lower value voltage means the 11 kV again step down to 440 volt. So for this purpose only we are using the power transformer. This is the definition of power transformer. Then next, what is the definition of distribution transformer? The another name of distribution transformer is known as the service transformer. The distribution transformer also is a transformer, is a static device which provides the final voltage transformation in the electric power distribution system. Only we are using distribution transformer. That's why the name is distribution transformer. The power transformer is used, that means after generating station, that is the primary transmission level, secondary transmission level, receiving end level, substation level only. The power transformers are used. In the primary distribution, secondary distribution, we are using the distribution transformer. Okay. Then you see the images. Okay. then the left hand side, that is this is the distribution transformer. You see, this is the pole. This two are is the pole. In the pole, we have to fix the distribution transformer. This is the transformer tank. Okay, this is the cooling ducts. Okay, this is the three bushings. 1, 2, 3. Three bushings. Okay, for three-phase power supply. This is the conservator tank. Okay, the conservator tank, after that Bocal's relay, everything is there. Okay, this is the distribution transformer. This transformer you already seen in the street itself. Okay, then next power transformer. Okay, you see the power transformer. This is the tank. This is the cooling ducts. This is the cooling ducts, and then this is the three bushings for three phases. This is the explosion vent. This is the conservator. This is the breather. Okay, so these are the things is the power transfer. Power transfer means what? That is the voltage level is in terms of kV. The distribution transformer means the voltage level is 440 volt, or that means 230 volt, like this only. So this is the image of distribution transformer and power transformer. This image is for your identification only. You know now. So what is the difference between the power transformer and the distribution transformer? Then the power transformer only is the main component of the substation. Okay, so now you see the power transformer only is the heart of the substation. Power transformer is the heart of the substation. The power transformer transfers electrical energy in any parts of the electrical circuit. Then where it transfer? Between generating station and primary distribution circuit only. So in between, what are the stages is there? Generating station or power station, then primary transmission, then next that means receiving substation, then secondary transmission, then substation, then primary distribution. These are the levels. Up to this we are using the power transformers. Okay, then the power transformers are used in distribution system to interface step up and step down voltages only. The distribution means what? Primary transmission to receiving substation to secondary transmission to substation, and then substation to primary distribution. This level we can use just a transform, whether step up or step down only. And then what are the special requirements for power transformer? The first one is higher insulation and cooling glass. It is very important. This is the requirements. Then again the tap changer to help with the voltage regulation. On-load tap changer also is there, and then off-load tap changer also is there. Okay, so on-load tap changer means the transformer is in service, we can change the load tap changing switches. Off-load tap changer means the transformer is not in service, then we can change the tap changing switches. Then next, that means with the higher mechanical and electrodynamic stress. These are the special requirement for power transformer. Okay. Then next we studied the transformers. Okay. So next transformer is nothing but what? Instrument transformers. Instrument transformer. The instrument transformer is nothing but a transformer which has high accuracy class electrical devices which is used to isolate or the transform voltage or transform current level. If the instrument transformer is used to isolate purpose means the instrument transformer is called as a isolation transformer. Suppose the instrument transformer is used to transform voltage level means it is called as the potential transformer. The instrument transformer is used to transform current levels means it is called as the current transformer. So the instrument transformer, the subdivision is isolation transformer, potential transformer, current transformer based on the usage. Okay. Then the definition of potential transformer. The potential transformer is an instrument transformer which is used for the transmission of, that means, voltage from higher level to lower value. This is called as the potential transformer. But what is the definition of current transformer? Current transformer also is a instrument transformer, but it is used to transform current from higher value into proportionate current. For example, if 100 amps means the current, then if you want to reduce means 5 amps, or 5 amps to 100 amps, that means a higher value to proportionate. That means normally the current transformer abbreviation is CT, so they are putting 100 bar 5 amps. That means the 100 amps is the primary side, the 5 amps is the secondary side. This is the current transformer. Okay, that is the higher value. Higher value means 100 amps into proportionate current means that is the 5 amps. But in the potential transformer, what? High voltage value to lower value only. So high voltage value, for example, 11 kV. This is the higher voltage. In the lower value means 440 volt. Okay, this is the potential transformer. Okay, now you see the images. Now you see the image. This is the potential transformer diagram. Left hand side, right hand side current transformer. The potential transformer and the current transformer both having the high voltage terminals. Okay, and then the both having magnetic core and winding inside the housing. Okay, both. Then this is the porcelain insulator. This portion is nothing but the porcelain insulator. Current transformer also consists of porcelain insulator. The bottom is nothing but the secondary terminal box. In the current transformer also secondary terminal box. Okay, so this is the gas cushion. Here also is the gas cushion is there. The construction for potential transformer, current transformer, same. The main difference is the potential transformer is used to transform voltage from higher value to lower value, but the current transformer is used to transform current level from higher value to proportionate value only. This is the difference between the potential transformer and current transformer. From the images you clearly understood the difference between the potential transformer and current transformer. Then now you see three-phase transformer and single phase transformer. Three-phase transformer means the voltage is what? 400 volt is the standard volt for, otherwise 415 volt. This is the standardized volt for three-phase. In the single phase means 230 volt. 230 volt is the single phase. So you see three phase means what? This is the three phase terminal R Y B. Three phase, three bushing is there. Okay, so incoming as well as here is been 4 terminal is there, so therefore R Y B and neutral also is there. So here the single phase you see only 2 terminal, that is phase and neutral only. Okay, so this is the transformer tank, this is the cooling ducts. Okay, this is also cooling ducts. Okay, and then this is the conservator tank. So here also the single phase transformer, the everything the same, the difference is here 3 phases used, here single phases only. So this is the single phase and 3 phase transformer. Okay, dear student, I hope that still now we studied the definition of transformer, and then the transformer how classified, and then what is the definition of power transformer, distribution transformer, instrument transformer, current transformer, potential transformer, 3-phase transformer, single phase transformer. Everything we studied. Okay, then after that we detailed studied the power transformer, because the power transformer only is used in the substations. Okay, now the high voltage fuses. High voltage fuses. The fuses is the called as the protective device. Is the best protective devices for substation or domestic service or anywhere. So the fuse only is the best example for the protective devices. So the high voltage fuses, that means fuses, classified into DC fuses and AC fuses. Again, the AC fuses is classified into high voltage fuses and low voltage fuses. The high voltage fuses only is used in the substation. The high voltage fuses again classified into cartridge type fuses, liquid type fuses, expulsion type fuses. The low voltage fuses is classified into rewirable fuses, that is you already used in the lab, and then cartridge type fuses, drop out fuses, sticker fuses, switch fuses. Again, the cartridge fuses classified into D type and then link type cartridge fuses. Again, the link type fuses classified into bottled type fuses and knife blade type fuses. In our syllabus, only high voltage fuses only. So, therefore, we studied about the high voltage fuses and cartridge fuses, liquid fuses and expulsion fuses. First, high voltage fuses. Okay, in the high voltage fuses, first the fuse. High voltage fuse is nothing but what is circuit element which is designed to melt. Okay, when it is melt, the current exceeds some limit. For example, one motor, their rated voltage is, the rated current is 5 amps only. Okay, then we can put the fuse also 5 amps. Suppose more than the 5 amps is flowing through the motor, means the fuse melt. That means the current exceeds the rated value. Okay, so if that means what is the fuse melt means what? That means the circuit open, because that means the equipment or the circuit is protected from the over current. The high voltage fuses can be used in the modern high voltage circuits. Okay, I already these images for your remembering purpose only I am putting. That means the AC fuses only called, that means classified into high voltage fuses and low voltage fuses. We studied only high voltage fuses. The high voltage fuses is classified into cartridge type fuses, expulsion type fuses and then liquid type fuses only. Now you can detailed study all the 3 types of high voltage fuses. Okay, first cartridge type fuses. Okay, it is also fuses, but the link is closed in the cartridge. You see, this is the some images is there. Now these are the 3 different types of the cartridge fuses. The fuse element is totally enclosed. You see, this is the totally enclosed. The inside one wire is there. This is the fuse element. Okay, so therefore here also inside is there. So therefore the fuse element totally enclosed. Okay, in the closed container, and then it has the metal contact on both sides. This is the metal contact. This is the 2 metal contact. This is the metal contact of the cartridge fuses. Okay, and then these fuses again further classified into D type cartridge fuses and then link type cartridge fuses. But these type of the fuses used up to 33 kV voltage with breaking capacity of, that means the current 8700 amps. Okay, the 8700 amps is the rating of the particular fuse. Okay, the cartridge fuse rating is how much? 8700 amps. What is the voltage? 33 kV. Up to this range only we can use. That means we can use the cartridge fuses. Okay, this is the some images for your understanding purpose. Then next, liquid fuses. Okay, the liquid fuses, that means filled with the carbon tetrachloride, and then these liquid fuses have a wide range application of the high voltage power systems. And then the liquid fuses used for circuit up to 100 amps rated current, but the voltage what 132 kV compared to cartridge fuses only used for 33 kV only, but the liquid fuses can be used up to 132 kV. You see the current, that means 100 amps also is there, and then 6100 amps is the breaking capacity, that is the current of the liquid fuses. You see the images, this is the image of, that means liquid fuses. Inside what are the component is there? Vent cap, this is the fuse link, this is the cork, this is the liquid director. The zigzag one is nothing but the flexible connection, this is the spring, this is the glass tube. These are the components of the liquid fuses for your understanding purpose only. Okay, the last type of fuses of high voltage fuses, that means metal clad fuses. You see, the metal clad fuses can be used for very high voltage circuits compared to cartridge, and that means liquid fuses, and then it can be operated most satisfactorily under short circuiting conditions approaching their rated capacity. Okay, in home and all you can see, you see three phases R, Y, B. So this is the handle only, you can for switch on. Bottom is off position, then if top is nothing but the on position only. So this is the fuse carrier, this is the top, that is the top one. The bottom only is nothing but the fuse base. The top is the fuse carrier, the whole set only is called as the fuses. So three fuses for three phases. This is the image for, that means metal clad fuses. Dear students, I hope that in this lecture video you clearly understood the introduction to substation equipment, what are the main equipments we are used in the substation, and then what are the types of transformers, that means having, and then power transformers used in the substations, and then what are the different types of the high voltage fuses. Thank you students for watching this video.